Hi boys and girls, I miss you all so much, but I especially miss reading to you. So I thought I would read you a story from my couch today. The book that I chose is called A Penguin Named Patience, and it is a Hurricane Katrina rescue story. I chose this book for a number of reasons, but the main one being that Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans in 2005, and it was a very uncertain time for our nation. And I was in 6th grade, and it's a very, very vivid memory of mine. And today you guys are experiencing a very uncertain time in our nation, and it's going to be a memory of yours when you get older. I think that the biggest lesson that I learned from this growing up is that some really great things come out of things that are uncertain. So this story is about a great little penguin, and you will get to hear a great positive story about Hurricane Katrina. As I read today, I'm going to ask you guys some questions. Feel free to pause the video and discuss them with somebody at home, but also you could just pause it and think about it yourself. As I read, think about why I chose this story and how you can relate to Patience the penguin. Patience knew something was terribly wrong. It was dark and steamy hot inside her home at Audubon Aquarium in New Orleans. Being an African penguin meant she was used to a warm climate, but not this warm. Outside, the weather was dreadful. Hurricane Katrina had battered New Orleans. The aquarium staff was evacuated because of flooding. The electricity was off everywhere, and inside the penguin exhibit, the air grew dangerously hotter. Where was Tom the penguin keeper with his pail of sardines? He was always there to scratch her neck and feed her twice a day. Patience tried to be patient. Being the oldest, Patience had to keep all her penguins in line. Fanny was grumpy, Ernie was snippy, Cole was red hot, Bunny was jumpy, Amquell was stinky, Voodoo was under a spell. Rocky was punchy, Satchmo was bored, Dyer was dire, Zelda was Zelda, Dennis was a menace, and Patience was patient. Just as she headed into her little cave, a flashlight blinked around the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 16, 17, 18. It was Tom. And Patience makes 19. Oh, thank goodness you are all okay. We've got to get you out of here. I'm just not sure how. Patience didn't let Tom out of her sight. He offered her some sardines, but she felt too nervous. He did what he could to make things cooler, and Patience tried to be patient. Why do you think the author keeps repeating that phrase? Patience tried to be patient. Patience was scared. Her home was such a mess, but Tom promised her everything would be okay. He helped the penguins get ready. You are all going on a long trip. You'll meet new penguin friends. They're waiting for you at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Just as soon as this place gets fixed, we'll figure out a way to bring you home. In her cage, Patience was confused and worried. She was relieved to see Tom getting on the plane too. He tried to comfort all the nervous penguins. When they arrived at their new aquarium, Patience was happy to have Tom with them. The New Orleans penguins were quarantined for a short time to make sure they weren't contagious. Then all the penguins enjoyed swimming together and meeting one another. How do you think Patience and the other penguins were feeling during this time? But after a while, Tom needed to leave. He promised Patience he'd be waiting for her at the New Orleans Aquarium just as soon as it was restored. Patience tried to be patient. Even with Tom gone, Patience was happy. She liked swimming in a cool aquarium again, she liked making new penguin friends, and she enjoyed all the people who came to see the visiting penguins from New Orleans. It took 9 months for her aquarium home in New Orleans to be fixed. When it was ready, a FedEx Airbus flew Patience and her friends back home. True to his word, Tom was there to greet her. He climbed aboard and picked her up. "Hi, sweetheart," he cooed. "How could we describe Tom and Patience's relationship? FedEx rolled out the purple carpet, and Patience waddled down it to a band playing When the Saints Go Marching In. Finally, she was home again, and all it took was a little patience. During this kind of uncertain time and being at home and being stuck, it's important to remember to be patient. And the more patient we are, the faster we can all get back together and enjoy life the way it was. So I miss you all very much, but here's your little reminder to be patient and make the best of things and try to focus on the good, okay? I miss you all. I will talk to you soon. Bye.